Hey everybody, it's Chris back with another review for the Blue Collar Beer Gourmet. Happy Valentine's Day Eve. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing a Grand Cru Belgian Golden Ale. Now I'm going to go ahead and open this can of fish. Grand Cru, what does that mean to you? Because I'm here to tell you right now, you could go to 15 different beer blogs and find 15 different answers. But this particular Grand Cru is from Flying Fish, and let me show you the bottle here. Flying Fish Brewery. Recently I had a Flying Fish Red IPA that my man Steve, who helps me regularly at Total Wine, recommended, and I liked it a lot. This describes Grand Cru Winter Reserve as a Belgian-style golden ale. Rich flavors help complement the foods and spirit of the season. This has a best by date of 2/15. So, actually, no, today is Valentine's Day, not Valentine's Eve, stupid. So, yes, this has a best by date of tomorrow. And, once again, this is the Flying Fish Brewing Company. The Grand Cru has a 6.9 ABV. Now, I went to Beer Advocate, and I like to go to my list to see what sort of beer, what sort of glass you're supposed to use for the beer that I'm drinking. Beer Advocate says an oversized wine glass for most Belgian ales. I do not have an oversized wine glass. I don't have the 22-ounce wine glass, so I'm going to have to use this one. I'm not exactly sure how many ounces that is, but that's not 22. But anyway, so the point being, it's Valentine's Day, and I've got a Grand Cru. I've got a Belgian golden ale, and admittedly, I'm not usually that into golden ales. But let me tell you a little story about this particular bottle. Twice I went to Total Wine, and twice they tried to charge me $2.29 for this bottle of beer, when the tag said $1.79. And the second time around, I actually showed them a picture at the register of the price tag. And when I went back a couple weeks later, the price tag had been changed to $2.29. So I got this for $1.79. It is normally $2.29. I apologize for that, because, you know, I like to bring in beers that are $2 or less, or let you know when it's going to be more than that. And I would not have normally done that with a Belgian. I would not have spent the extra money on a Belgian. But $1.79 was about right. So anyway, it's not the bargain that it should be, but or I thought it was going to be. Shouldn't say should be, but anyway, let's get the fat guy to quit talking, and let's open up this beer and see what it's like. As usual, going to be using my Pop the Top bottle opener from Taza Designs, and let me just show you, as always. Crowning on this is just fine. This would go perfectly into your wall mount. It's an unmarred top, so it would show up nice on your trophy wall. It also could go right back under this bottle cap and be sealed again. So, Pop the Top Designs, or Pop the Top openers from Taza Designs. So let's see how this golden Belgian ale pours, shall we? Let's do. And I am seeing a fair amount of carbonation, and this is a very golden color. This is nice and clear. The carbonation does wear away rather quickly, though, so I would say now we're at best medium-low carbonation. Still, there's bubbles moving throughout, as you can see. That head is very thin, and even as I swirl, it seems to be fairly persistent, so it's not going to be going anywhere. Okay, I smell hay, I smell melon, like cantaloupe. I smell clover honey. I get cloves and bananas, almost like a hef. Yeah, it's about all the smell I'm getting. So, as I said, this does pour golden, very clear, very transparent. I can see right through it. But hell, we're not going to know anything until we start drinking it, huh? Cheers. Well, it tastes like a Belgian, but it's an American take on a Belgian. So honestly, I gotta say this ain't too bad. Not very often I'm actually going to say that about a Belgian. I don't know that I'd get any more of this. This has, I would call this a very low mouthfeel. There's no spikiness to this at all. Those of you who are familiar with Belgians, there's that sort of, well, they're almost reminiscent of Heffies in that way, because you get that banana clover aftertaste. Getting a little bit of yeast flavor in this. It's not bad. It's crisp. It kind of reminds me of a Hef in its bouquet, and it reminds me of a Pilsner in its drinkability. And then it reminds me of a Belgian in its flavor. It definitely is a Belgian, that's for sure. I don't know. I'm probably going to give that maybe a 3.25 on Untapped. Wasn't awful, wasn't great. Anyway, so I hope you're having a good Valentine's Day. Hope you found something. Hope you made reservations already, because let's face it, unless you live in a town of 300, you are probably not going to get any. Probably not going to be able to get into any restaurants. But anyway, tonight I'm going to be finishing off the rest of this. Not bad. Honestly, this looks like I'm drinking white wine, which those who know me best would know. You almost never see me with a glass of white wine in my hand. Or a Belgian. But as you can see now that head, I thought it was persistent. It's not. It's gone. Giving this a good swirl to get all of those... to get all those aromas out, and can't say I smell anything more, or that the taste profile has changed any over time. The next beer that you'll be seeing me review is a Russian beer. That is the that'll be the next beer that I will be reviewing solo. Tony and I have been doing the Hoosier beers that my friend Chris from Indiana sent me. So, yeah, just trying to keep track of everything, and I think I'm boring you. I know I'm boring me. So, until next time, drink good beer, don't break the bank doing it, and cheers!